Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. In last video I had make tutorial like how can we get an API key from Google. So in this video I'll configure my application both Android and iOS so that we can use Google Maps. So first of all for React Native I had to install React Native Maps. So you need to install package React Native. I had to use npm I as I'm using npm for install the package. So React Native Maps. Hit enter. I had already installed this package. Once installation become complete, you need to link this package. So write command react test native space link space React Native Maps. That's all you need to do. So now what I need to do, let's clear the terminal. Okay. Now I had to give configuration to our Android manifest.xml. For this, you can move to your Android folder of your application, and inside Android you have folder app, and inside app you have folder src. Inside src you will able to find Android manifest.xml, and inside it manifest xml. First step you need to do, you have to give permission for find access your file location. So just copy this line, paste it here, and after permission you had to write access underscore find location. That's all. Now you have to write your metadata here. So just before where the application tag is closing, just before here, press enter here, write should be meta hyphen data, and it will be self-closing tag, and you need to pass here Android colon name, that will be equal to something, I'll pass it later, and Android colon value equal to something, I'll pass here. Inside the name I'm gonna pass chrome dot google dot android dot geo dot API underscore key, and inside value I have to pass the value of my API key which I had created here. And inside your inside your project you just need to copy your API key. So like if you do not know how can we get the Google Map API key, just watch my first tutorial. I'll provide a link in the description. Also make sure like you had if you have API key you have permission for and use your Android SDK. Also you have permission for use your Apple SDK, iOS SDK. So just move to my first video, you'll able to get uh, knowledge like how can we create Google Map API key and how can we enable the service for this. So please make sure you have an API key and you have enable Android SDK plus iOS SDK to your API key. So I need to paste here my API key, just save this. That's all we had done with the Android. So just close this. Now next thing for iOS, like move to your iOS folder, and it will be better if you're gonna open your iOS folder in your Rebellion Finder, and inside iOS I'm gonna open it with Xcode. First of all, like in your iOS in your folder, and go to info.plist, and inside info.plist this key will automatically generate when you're gonna link project and to your application. link React Native link Google Maps, RN Maps. I think package name was React Native Maps. Yeah. So you'll get this key automatically here. If you haven't this key, so please make sure you write your NS location when in usage description. So just write key this key here. Now move to our Xcode. Inside Xcode, first of all, this one is here. We had to write our app code inside app.delegate.m. So for app.delegate.m, I need following things, like first of all I need Google Maps, and after Google Maps I have to pass the map API key. For this, if you see your code file, if you move to your project and open your code file here, you can see, like I hit comment this line. When you're gonna install the dependency, you have this uh, package here and path of this as well. So by default, whenever we are working with React Native application for iOS, it use Apple Maps, and if we're going to use Google Map, we have to use the dependency for Google Maps. So just write in your code file React native Google maps. For this, path will be same as we have path for React Native Maps. And next thing, I need to use code, and inside it I had to pass Google Maps. And next thing, what I need to do, Google maps. It should be maps hyphen iOS hyphen utils. Save this. So make sure you have all of these things in your project. First, Google Maps and Google Maps iOS utils, and make sure about your character case. Then just jump to your Xcode and write for app delegate m. First of all, I need to import here Google Maps. So just click here, hit enter, has import header, this one, and here I have to use Google Maps / Google Maps.h, and just move here inside and if I have to pass my Google API key. For this, I'm going to use just close it here, GMS services, and after this I space I have to pass provider key, and inside provider key I'm going to use @ and I have to just paste my API key which I have here. That's all, paste it here. Now both of things I have, just restart project again. I have both of things, and inside product, just clean build folder once, and move to your project. As not any physical device attached now, so I'll test on emulator and simulator. So for emulator, just run command npm run Android. Make sure whenever you pass this dependency in your code file, you have installed. After that, you had run the command like cd iOS, move to iOS folder and code install. If you haven't installed all of this, then you will not able to write Google Maps you will not able to import Google Maps header file, and you will not able to write your API key. So please make sure you had pod installed and write all of the dependency as I had done already. So let's jump directory back, clear the terminal, and npm run android. So if I move to my app.js file, I had just a simple hello here. It will take some time. I'm getting some error. It's saying what is the error? Okay, it's saying like metadata not found. I think I had write something wrong in manifest.xml. Just move here, and inside in place of a should be there. So just clear terminal once. Make sure you have right metadata here, not metadata. Oh, build successful, I think. Hold on a second or two, it will take some time. Yeah, it's successfully run. Yeah, you can see hello is written there. Okay, let's try with iOS. npm run iOS, if it will work or not. It will take some time to run the application, so hold on while I get a run. Till let's while it's working, then till let's see how to implement map here. So first of all, you need to import something like map view. It should be map view from React Native hyphen maps. Next thing, I also need here provider Google. Yeah, provider Google, and in place of this save a review, just cut it here. I'm not gonna save this. First of all, we see the output, like whether our dependency has been successfully synced to our application or not. So till like use map view, I'm gonna use here map view, and I'm gonna use self-closing tag here, and inside map view I'm gonna pass provider, and for provider I'm gonna just pass provider Google. It is simple string. You can see here export const provider Google. That's provided by React Native Maps. So or you can simply pass here a string, like simple you can write here in place of this in a string Google. It will work as well there. So after this, you have to press enter, and for this I'm going to give it a style of flex of 1. Now you need to pass your region here, like which location you want to see on map. So for region you have to pass latitude, And latitude, I'm gonna pass something I get it from online. So please make sure if you want to see a particular location, then you're passing the correct latitude and longitude, and it should be longitude, and longitude should be point 63. Separate it with a comma, and then after I have to pass latitude delta should be 0.01, and longitude delta as well, it should be 0.01. So let's wait. It's taking some time to run the application. Whenever you're gonna run your application first time, it will take some time. I don't know why it's taking a lot of time. And if it's run successfully, I'll save this file, and we will able to see map on our emulator and both simulator. It was not. Yeah, it has launched successfully. There you can see hello world is there. It's only hello, not hello world. I'm sorry for that. So let's save this and see what will happen. Saying require any life cycle, and see in Android as well. Where is our emulator? There is this. So you can see in both of iOS and Android, we have our map. And if I comment out this key, let's see what happened. Like you can see in Android, we have our map, Google Map here. You can see here the Google, and in iOS by default it's use Apple Maps. So in this series I'm gonna use Google Map. So make sure you had this provider so that we can use Google Map in iOS as well. So that's all for this video. In from next video we'll see some props for our map view, and in upcoming video we'll able to use a multiple marker, custom marker, or make some color to map, mix give your own color to water body or the text. So that's all for this video. If you enjoy the video, then please give a big thumbs up, and if you are new, then please subscribe this channel.